Hello everyone. I wanted to make a little video here, which is kind of funny because I had just made a video that was kind of on the Diablo Immortal topic, and no one really liked it. But I mean, it's my true opinion. But I wanted to kind of like dive a little bit in on this drama going on with Asmongold and Quinn69 and Stew, and I just want to get my 2 cents in on like my opinion, and I don't want to stay like two sided, like I want this to be like my genuine opinion, so I don't want to like try to give any information that would make me feel like I'm just trying to take someone's particular side here. Because like for one, actually I don't like Stewgaming. I unfollowed him. I don't talk to him for a couple weeks. I used to be like in his Discord, and we used to DM each other, and I used to have a kind of personal relationship with him. But I mean, to frankly put it, no offense to, you're kind of a dick. And so that out of the way, yeah, Stu's a little bit of an asshole. I know we can all be, but he can be very just not give a fuck about other people's feelings, and a little bit on the arrogant side. That's just my opinion, whatever, man. And I mean, basically what happened was it was actually Diablo Immortal why I got fed up with talking to him. So like the very first day the game came out on PC, I played it because I didn't want to download it on the mobile, and I was doing Elder Rifts, and I was like, if I just farm like 2 weeks straight, maybe I can get a bunch of 2-star gems. And then I literally realized within like the first 2 hours of doing Elder Rifts that I wasn't getting any Faded Amber anymore, and I was like, wait, what the hell? And so like I go up into the information panel, right, and it says, sorry, you're past the weekly cap. And I'm like, wait a minute, like 200? Like, to put it in perspective, you need 28, or no, like 18. You need 18 to be able to exchange one of the ruins, right? Or 15 if you sacrifice the blues. And so it says 200, right? That's 10. That's not even 10. That's 9, right? That's 9 of the randoms, and you need 28. So you need well, 18, 27. So you need with not the bonuses, right? You would need 3 weeks. With the bonuses of 120, and then you need like 2 weeks, like 2.5 weeks to get one 2-star. And so the fact that it's a weekly cap, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is ridiculous, because you need, for example, you need 20 gem fragments to get a 1-star from 5 to 6, or 15 to get it from 4 to 5. So that's like really expensive. And so I expressed on his Twitch, I was like, yo, bro, like, this is some bullshit. Like, I could see like a daily cap, right? But a weekly cap at only 200. And he's like, yeah, well, that's the way that's the way it goes. Pay up or get over it. I don't want to hear that bullshit right now. If you don't like it, you can uninstall. If you don't like my opinion, then you can unfollow. And I did. I haven't fucking watched a single goddamn broadcast of his since he said that. What a fucking dick. I mean, I talked to him like every fucking day. I know the guy, and he just throws it away like that because, oh, well, I don't like the fact that, it surprises me that the first day I play the game, they have all these walls put up. And so I'm like, okay, well, fuck off then. And so then I see all these other YouTube things going on right now, and they're all talking about the the pay to win stuff, things I didn't even know about yet. I was like, god damn, like, it is really bad. Like, that's one thing I don't think anybody can disagree with, except for some reason Stu and some other people. And so but one thing that I don't necessarily agree with, I disagree, like, I kind of disagree with Asmongold and Quinn. Okay, so now the part that I don't really agree with them is, I don't think that microtransactioning in the scheme of things is a bad thing. Now, the reason I say this is, for example, I think content creators really have like a warped sense of how much time exists within a day. Like, the only reason I'm even trying to content create again is because I broke my hand, and I do bicycle, like, fucking delivery work, right? Like, I'm a Uber Eats person on a bicycle, and before that I was an English teacher, okay, here in Japan. And so I don't have time to like try to fucking edit and make videos. That shit's not easy, you know. It takes a lot of work if you want to do it yourself. Like, here's my little animation thing I finally am able to work on since my I'm literally physically disabled right now, right? And so if you have a full-time job, you can't afford to play a game constantly, right? And so you're going to have to rely on a sense of microtransactions in order to skip ahead of the farming that people with more liberal schedules can do. And so I think the aspects of pay to win within nature is not necessarily a bad concept. However, this is my opinion. I think that any game that should implement microtransactions should do so with the conscious understanding that any money that someone spends is cutting in line by a certain amount of time. And I think like you should literally be like, okay, well, what's minimum wage in this country? Okay, in the United States, let's just call it 10. I know it's 15 in some places now, but I don't think it's everywhere, right? And so like if I was making a game, or I think any company should be like, okay, well, it's so if someone spends $30, and then let's cut them a 25%. So let's cut them 6 hours ahead, or cut them 9 hours ahead, or whatever it is, I shouldn't 25%. Okay, that's 12 fucking hours. They should cut off a day then of fucking farming, whatever it is. And then that should be it. But here's the thing. You getting a 2-star, all right, cuts you ahead 2 weeks, okay? And that's if you're getting the bonuses, right? If you're able to get the platinum from the daily, you're able to do all the grinds, and then you can still maybe squeeze out 1 2-star legendary. And I'm not saying you have good luck farming gems in dungeons, because I'm actually making a video about that. But that's just off the basis of this. Just purely doing Faded Essence. So you're spending $2, and it's already cutting ahead 2 weeks of farming, okay? The time scaling to that doesn't even make any fucking sense, because at that point, you are basically saying it is a requirement to be able to get to a reasonable goal in a reasonable amount of time. You have to spend X amount of money, right? And so what boggles my mind here is that people are thinking that, well, it's a choice, and that if it's normal, you don't get mobile gaming. Dude, mobile games in PC games are not a different fucking community. Most people who play mobile games play PC games and vice versa, just like Asmongold said. So when people say, like Stu was trying to say in the Quinn video, like, you don't understand mobile gamers. Like, dude, you guys are the same fucking entity, okay? The only reason mobile games started the whole transactional thing is they wanted to go about the demographic. Who's the type of person who's going to be playing a phone on a game versus a computer? Well, the people who aren't at home, okay? A personal computer, your fucking home PC. They're going to be on the train. They're going to be sitting at the office or something with a 10-minute break, and they're going to open their fucking phone and say, oh, okay, I'm going to press the fucking screen for 10 minutes. And so they're trying to get to a demographic of people that don't have a lot of time, that have more of a reason to want to spend money to cut in line, okay? So it's already the psychological fucking targeting right there, okay? And so that's already the issue, though. Mobile games by design were made to be predatory, right? The whole reason that monetization got so popular on mobile games is someone that's fucking busy and they're going from business meeting to lunch to business meeting. They don't have a whole lot of time to rationalize the idea that maybe $20 for a fucking loot box or whatever it is isn't a really good idea, right? But if you're sitting home and you got home, you're on your desktop PC, you're taking a breather, watching YouTube, you have a little bit of time, you're decompressing, maybe you're going to go shower, maybe go take a shit, whatever it is, and then you have the ability to go look, right, at this purchase requirement and go, wait a minute, $20, like, that's kind of a lot for, what is this, a possibility at a sword? Yeah, no thanks, right? So they're taking advantage of the circumstance someone's in. That's by definition predatory, right? And so that's the other big point about the mobile game, like this mobile game community thing that you just don't understand. It's like you're essentially saying that because I'm part of the mobile game community, it is okay for a company to take advantage of me. That my money is worth less than my time. Now, true, I would say that in all aspects of life itself, right, your time is the most valuable resource because, but here's the thing though, money equates to time. People who are more rich, right, that means more money equals less of their time, right? If you're making $5 an hour versus 300, obviously $5 is going to be a much bigger or smaller chunk of the individual's time. Now, to drive the point across is the whole fucking point of people saying that games like Diablo Immortal can't do this is because every time that you charge more money and it takes more money to get to a certain point, you're decreasing the value of people's time because you're saying, okay, well, you could farm for a fucking month, but if you just give us $10, guess what, buddy? You're gonna cut ahead. At that point, it's principle. Like, it's just not okay. You know, like for example, today we just had the first we had the Rite of Exile on Diablo Immortal. I haven't played all day. I only played like 30 fucking minutes because I was pissed. Basically, what happened was the biggest whale on our server became the Immortal. His whole clan's the Immortal. I watched him. My clan was Golden Dawn, and we were second place. Our fucking leader's a little bit of a whale too. But the Barbarian, this guy who is the number one whale, he has 4-star gems and 2 5-star gems. Okay, to put this in perspective, all right, that's how much of the guy this is whaled. And I fucking watched him during the Rite of Exile literally sit there and spin tank 3 of our fucking clan members that were put in the fight, and he just soloed them. Like, just no fucking problem. Just like 2-hit, killed him. Right? That's the level of whaling. That's the level of advantage that whaling gives. The biggest whale will win. It doesn't matter how many people. It doesn't matter what their fucking gear is. It matters their resonance. And so now, why is this a problem, right? Well, you can, like, people like Stu are saying, oh, well, you're just being a crybaby. It's just the PvP. Well, then don't do PvP. The entire reward system is set up to be PvP. So this is something Asmongold, I haven't seen him touch on, or Quint 69, but as a free-to-play player, I've already like tried to mid-max every possible way I can get items outside of Platinum. And so here's the kicker. They have Immortal Store legendary gems. They have Shadow Clan top 10 weekly prizes that if you're one of the contestants in the Shadow Wars and you score really well, then you get a legendary crest as well. So technically, right, that's 4 crests a month plus 1, right, if you were to win on the end of the month and become an Immortal afterwards. But that's the catch. Only the whales, only the top people in PvP are going to be able to get those, right? So you got to be in the best clan in order to be Immortals. There's no room for anyone but best. Everyone else gets demoted back into Adventurer. It resets all of our fucking shadow ranks, and then we got to do it all again just for the next whale to take over. And as long as the same whale is unbeatable because of their gear, you will never become an Immortal. So the entire system of the Immortals in Shadow are actually designed to keep the whales whaling and to keep them in power forever. So you will never get any of the bonuses as a free-to-play player. Not unless you somehow get in a whaling clan. And see, I'm in the number 2. We rank number 2. I'm in the number 2 clan on my server, and I'm in fucking top 10 on almost everything on Wizard. But that's the thing. I've hit that benchmark. So, for example, in Challenge Rift, okay, one good example of this is I'm on Challenge Floor 45, okay? And that actually makes me the best free-to-play, okay? Now, get this. The whale, the person who's just like a fucking dolphin, only bought the battle pass, and she said she only bought like 2 of like the Paragon packs, as they give you these good deal Paragon packs too. And she's at fucking 66, okay? She's like way ahead. She's got like resonance fucking 2,000. She's got this, and she's like the lowest of the spender now after me, okay? The pay to win. And the highest is already past fucking challenge floor like 90, okay? They're like 96 or something like that. So that's the difference, is from challenge floor 1 to 20 took me like 3 days. 20 to 30 took me the week, and then 30 to 40 took me like a week and a half, okay? So that's the power scaling. And 40 5 to 50 now is I'm gonna have to have like 2,000 player power to do that, right? I'm at 2,000, I'm like 1,200, so it's gonna take me a month to get to 50. Okay, so if you want to really talk about the scaling of time here, these people that have spent thousands of dollars are years ahead of us free to play people. Okay, so it's not a fucking about this idea of conveniency. It's about you're taking our time away. You're saying that it is pointless to play this game and to grind time into it for free. It's just better to just whoop out your wallet and give us a couple $1,000, and guess what, dude? You'll play in one day and be the second best character on the server. That's bullshit. That's not how a fucking game should try to put its playstyle and its in-game economy. Should not be driven strictly by who spends money, right? Now, again, I don't think microtransactions are evil by design, because it does help people who don't have a lot of time cut in. But when I hear Stewgaming on the, like, here, let's fucking play this on the corner. I'll try to keep this under 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I should say this, but here we go. Let's get this window out, and then let's add the window capture here. Because I was just watching this and I had to fucking Opera. Okay, and then this is okay. So I'm gonna put this on the bottom.
Or 18, because they're marketed towards teenagers. But you have like could be right. I'm just the way that.
Oh wait, here we go.
Let's see, guns. Is there? Now I don't know. Is Blizzard actively going out there with the ice cream trucks and promoting Diablo Immortal? Is that what Blizzard does? I don't know. I could be right. I'm just wondering. Is there? Is well, think about it like this, right? So, for example, do you really, the way?
Okay, and then on top of that, one layer deeper, that fucking you come in, you could like go into the little back room. Okay, once you taste the blood crack cocaine and get some more, they start injecting fucking heroin into your fucking veins.
There it is. Somebody said.
Well, actually, this isn't the best video for that point, I guess. But whatever. I'm just trying to do a one take thing over here, because I get like 100 fucking views, and most people don't really like the way I present myself. So I'm just doing this because I feel like doing it. But yeah. So I mean, the majority of my point is based off of the way that it's being done, not necessarily what's being done, and that's where I think I'm separated, different between Asmongold and separated from Stew. You know what I mean? At the same time. Now, Stew is just a big whale in every game he plays. I guarantee you he's only free to play right now for clout, because me and a lot of people that were in his Discord during Raid Shadow Legends, we all know he spent like $50,000 on Raid Shadow Legends, right? And then he went ahead and he's already spent a couple $1,000 in Dislight. And like every game he plays, he wails on. And the only reason he doesn't get in constant arguments now with his family about it is because, well, he's a content creator and he does make money back, basically. But he had been a whale every time he played games, he had been a fucking whale. So it's not like his personality changes. So of course he's going to defend it, because it's that psychological thing of like, here I am being trendy. But like Amber Heard, right? Once you admit to being wrong, that's when you have to face reality. And so as long as you just keep saying I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong, you don't have to face the change in perspective. You'll always be right. Therefore, you don't need to change anything that you do or think. And so that's the problem, is he's putting himself in just a poor psychological state of mind, because the problem is games will eventually improve if enough people say, you know what, I don't mind a $10 battle pass, a $5 battle pass. I don't mind, the resource catch that says, okay, well, like, for example, I don't think there should be a Faded Ember limit. I think what they should do is they should say, here's a Faded Ember catch, get 2,000 Faded Ember. Okay, now that's a lot. That would take us like a whole fucking day or two to get. And they say, well, this 2,000 Faded Ember catch, it costs you $25. Or no, it'd have to be more than that, honestly. I think more than that, because you're trying to make it where it's the time that people are able to spend that makes them catch up reasonably, right? So they say, okay, I reasonably want to cut ahead a week, okay? Then you spend that amount of money, but because there's no cap and it's a resource that's not exclusive to free to play or to pay to win, um, the free to play people can farm 10 fucking hours a day and get to that point of that 2000 faded ember catch. That is inherently not wrong, right? But what Diablo Immortal is doing, and games that are predecessing it and coming after, or now coming after it, they're saying, oh, wait a minute, we can make these exclusive currencies. We can make these items that literally nobody in the game can get unless they spend money. And let's not only do this, but let's make it really expensive. So now these people are jumping ahead years on the free-to-play people, but they're spending a gross amount of fucking money to do it. It's atrocious, and it should not be fucking allowed. It is purely abuse to the player base. And the thing is when you have people like Stewgaming that go, well, it's not that bad. If you don't like it, play something else. There is nothing else that's going to be different because people like you are complicit with it, and you guys keep fucking playing it, and so you tell them that this is good behavior, right? It's fucking basic rewards, reward psychology, right? Like if you had your kid take a fucking marker and go scratch up your wall, and you hand him a chocolate bar right afterwards, he's gonna think that's good. I should keep drawing on the wall. He must love my art, right? You don't reward terrible business practice. You don't reward bad behavior. And what Stu is gaming and these other people who are whaling are doing is they're rewarding the bad behavior of these companies. They're saying it's okay for you to be total shitbags, because cool skin, virtual boobies, and it's destroying the game industry. And seriously, like, it's disgusting, and I really wish it would stop, and I wish people like Stewgaming would stop defending it, because you're not just hurting yourselves, you're hurting all the gamers that come after you. At one point, you're just not going to give a fuck, because you're going to say, okay, I had my fun, I'm going to sell my account, okay? And I'm not accusing Stu of doing this, but I do know other people, okay, that whale, and that's all they do. They just sell their account back for a certain amount of money. They get half their money back. I'm like, oh, that was fun. But that's just circulating the fucking abuse, because you have an out, right? The people who are free to play and they've only spent their time, they don't have an out. They don't have anything in these type of games. They don't have 5-star gems that would bait somebody to want to pay real life money to buy the account or whatever it would be. They're just stuck with their fucking time they wasted, right? And so, yeah, in fucking conclusion, this is not apples and oranges. This is fucking very clear and concise lines that Blizzard and other companies keep crossing, and is not fucking okay, and it really needs to stop, because I don't agree with Asmongold that Diablo Immortal is a terrible game. Like, dude, if you ever played a fucking Korean game, all they are is reskinning of the same things, right? Now, I'm not gonna be on rewardatory behavior and say, well, that's okay. But as a game developer myself, and obviously as someone that does 3D stuff, it's fucking hard. Even reskinning takes a lot of time, especially if you got to convert engines and you got to do Java encapsulation, whatever it is. It's not like it's just snap, and done, okay? And so I don't really, blame Diablo Immortal for having bugs, because they only cared about the mobile release. I've heard from people that play Diablo Immortal on the mobile version that last on when a lot of the other problems don't really exist on mobile. It's really just the PC version that's really fucking buggy. And so, well, it's the most buggy. So I'll forgive that to an extent. And, you don't want to change what isn't broken. You don't want to fix what isn't broken. And Diablo 3 did good. They think in their mind that duplicating Diablo 3 is the best way. And if you're looking for a Diablo 3 clone that's MMO, well, here we go, Diablo Immortal. So I'm not going to say it's a terrible game. Sorry, Asmongold, but I don't think it's the fucking title of the year. Like, come on. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I would play it as a free-to-play, and I'm going to keep playing it for YouTube videos. Hopefully, I can, at least ride the hype train for the fucking, Diablo videos. But, I mean, yeah, man, that's all I have to say, I guess. I'll shut up now, but I do agree with Asmongold and Quinn to a majority, and majority of it I disagree with Stewgaming. Whatever. And that's my take on the whole hot topic issue. Well, hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you guys next time. Bye.